baby hair with a woman's eyes. I can feel you watching in the night.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself and kind of what you do at eFoil.
Yeah, my name's Adam Hoffman, and I'm helping Nick and the team build out their international reseller program. And so we've been qualifying resellers over the past 4 months in kind of strategic locations to find the right partners to help us grow a sustainable brand that know the importance of like who we are and what we're about and taking Lift to the next level. The first time on the eFoil, I mean, the first time anyone experiences flight, it's just an incredible new sensation where there's nothing you can really compare it to unless anyone's ridden like a magic carpet ride. It truly feels like you're flying. The difference between Lift and any other like surf brands that I've come across is just how overwhelmingly welcoming they are to they want people to try it. They want to get people stoked up by experiencing flight, and it's been just a credible experience for me where I wouldn't have considered myself a surfer 8 months ago. But since I've been hanging out with Nick and spending time in Puerto Rico, it's just a very welcoming, friendly community of kind of like people that are loyal to the foil.
It's amazing, that floating feeling. I think I picked it up pretty quick. I think just getting used to the speed, getting comfortable on the board. It's all about the body positioning, where to place your feet, being on the front. Just listen to Adam. As long as you do that, you'll be good. Initial reaction, nothing short of amazing. This board is incredible, amazing piece of technology. First try, was able to get out of the water. After a little bit, was able to get up and out of the water, start floating. That feeling is incredible. There's nothing like it. Once you're up there, virtually silent. You can't hear anything, you're just floating. It's incredible, incredible feeling, incredible product. Now I gotta figure out how to buy one. So Colin, tell me a little bit more about the fact that this is electric. This is the first electric board that I've ever seen and that I've ever tested, and it's amazing. I love the fact that it's quiet, it's fast. You recharge it quickly, you're back out on the water, low maintenance. But can you tell me a little bit more about that? What makes this unique and where are we heading with this?
I mean, to me, I think it's with any product, right? Whether we're developing drones or surfboards or cars, whatever. You see, Elon does this with the Tesla. It's all about user experience. Mm-hmm. What's it like to own this product, to use the product day in and day out? Is it a big hassle? So to me, I look at what's that ratio of the amount of time I'm spending on the product, using it, having fun, versus the amount of time I've got to spend either charging batteries or maintaining it or putting it away or getting it out. So it's all about that ratio of how much time am I actually using it. And I own one of the highest end carbon fiber, gas powered, 2-stroke, powered surfboards, which are really fun and they're cool. They're about the same price. But the problem with mine was just there was so much maintenance. You were constantly having to even just the most minute detail tuning of the carb was like an amazingly, like, it was on art, not a science.
You have to be a mechanic to own one of these products.
I don't even think that that's a stretch. I would have to seek out friends of mine that were engine mechanics to say, hey, can you help me tune this carb? It's like, it'll run perfectly for 20 minutes and then all of a sudden it's bogging down. So just like, it just felt old school, you know? Just like when you're driving a Tesla. You're driving a Tesla and you're like, man, this feels like the future. When you're riding this product and it's silent and it's torquey and it's powerful, you're like, this feels like the future. You're not jacking with maintenance. You're not always digging in and messing with it. It's like, pull the battery out, plug it in. While that one's charging, grab another battery, pop it in. You're back out on the water. Everything's wireless. There's not like a cord cable connected to the board. It's like, it just feels like a more evolved version of a fun individual personal watercraft.
So Colin, this is the first product, the eFoil. Where are we heading in the future with this? Is this the beginning of something much bigger with, call it electric water sports?
Yeah, I think that it's not just electric water sports, so I think there's gonna be a surge in electric water sports, the reason for that is because electric cars started using so many of those 18650 lithium-ion cell batteries. The price of those batteries have come down by, they're a quarter of what they cost 4 years ago. And so the battery for this thing 4 years ago would have been a $7,000 or $8,000 battery pack. And now it's a couple of $1,000 battery pack as cost of goods sold, which equates to a very expensive product. And so as the cost of that lithium ion power has come down, now you're seeing them in the 0G electric motorcycles. We're seeing jet skis. There's an electric jet ski now that's doing backflips and has unlimited torque. That's not making any, the fact that this boat is not electric is an atrocity. Right. I mean, it's absurd. Right now, every time we go surf, we are polluting this lake, which just sucks.
Yeah.
And like a boat like this, you want weight in the boat. So put a bunch of batteries in there. Imagine how quiet it would be when you're surfing. You could be talking to your friend. Like these, hundreds of thousands of dollar boats that people are buying to wake surf on will all be electric within 10 years.
Yeah, not to mention the price of fuel too, right? You gotta fill it.
Yeah, versus just have some solar panels on your dock, have it be charging like a battery system on your dock. You get in, you plug in, you're like literally having the sun power your front on the lake. Like that's the future.
Awesome. And it all starts with tiny little electric motors like this that are powerful.
That's right. I think that whole revolution starts in simplified systems where you have a motor, a speed controller, a contained unit. It's a 2 kilowatt hour battery. It's not some 200 kilowatt hour battery that would go on a boat like this. So you have less systems, it's like this is the beginning of it. And it's not just electric propulsion, but what's cool is this is like a combination of electric propulsion and foiling technology that has really been taking off ever since you've started seeing like America's Cup boats using these foils, these dihedral foils to, break all kinds of speed records. So we saw that in kind of the Formula One of sailing, and then it starts trickling its way down. Then you start seeing Laird Hamilton and others doing big wave surfing on these foiled surfboards. And all of a sudden now we combine electric propulsion, carbon, so we can keep the whole system light, and foiling all into one product. And it's like, it's the future, and everything will be going this direction.
Awesome. Well, we're happy to be part of this future and get a chance to try it. It's been awesome.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to buying one.
I'm stoked.